Hello guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the Wolfsbane Manor Reno. Now, if you haven't seen the first part, I will link it up in the corner for you to peruse and check out the actual landscaping and the exterior that I did. This is the interior. I am starting in part 2 because this was such a big build, for me anyway. It took about a few hours, let's just say, so it took about 4 to 5 hours for me to complete. So I had to break it up into a two-parter, so second half, so please go and watch the first half if you haven't, and that will explain why I'm doing the things I'm doing to the outside and the inside, as well as why I haven't been uploading very often for about 3 to 4 weeks since my last upload before part 1 of this Reno. So it'll give you a bit of a lowdown on what's been going on. So this is part 2. I am recording this about an hour or two after I recorded the first half and put the first half up on YouTube. Again, I will leave a link, a little e-card in the corner or whatever it's called, so you can go and watch that and you can go and see. Yeah, this layout I actually really love. I love the configuration of the stairs and how the corner of the stairs are just in front of the door, so when you come through the front door you've got the stairs right there. So it's a bit of a different floor plan and I've never done that before, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for that because that's pretty cool. As well as I did add a basement into this house. As you can see, just near the actual main stairs there is a basement leading down to, I don't know, you could have a dungeon down there, you could have a cell block down there, you could, you could download this house and you could just use it for your very unique gameplay. Say you're a vampire and you build cells down there, which that'd be pretty sweet. You could build cells down there and you could keep your victims in there, give them a bed, give them a toilet, give them some food and water. They'll be fine. Keep them nice and fresh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I went off on that weird tangent. But yes, if you did watch the first half, I did have to cut a lot of my voiceover out. Not a lot, let's say, not a lot. There were a few bits that I had to cut out because I keep coughing, and again, I am ill, so apologies if I sound horrible, or if I'm breathing heavy, it's because I've got a cold, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't help it. If I breathe a little bit heavier than normal, then that's gonna happen, unfortunately. So apologies about that. But back to the floor plan. What I was doing here was sorting out the curtains. It's really weird because when I'm playing on my own, just looking at the exterior, then that window is lopsided and it looks like the house is just on a bit of a wonk. Sorry, I do sort that out, so don't worry. But yeah, I was trying to sort out the curtains. Now when I'm in my own gameplay, I don't necessarily tend to put curtains up, to be quite honest with you. I think they're really bulky in game, I tend to find. The newer curtains, actually, however, as we keep going and developing more packs, more game packs and stuff, the curtains are getting thinner and they're actually, I don't know why I clicked them, but I did. The curtains are getting thinner, so, they actually stick to the wall better and they're not like halfway off the wall. Like, I just find them really bulky. Like the older ones that came with the base game were just really bulky and I don't tend to like them. But these curtains, I'm pretty sure they're from Cats and Dogs. I think I actually really like, and they suit the actual colour and vibe of the place quite well. And again, in part 1, I did explain that this house I wanted to keep the charm almost, but I did want to make it so it's been renovated in a way. I wanted to give it new windows, new flooring, like a fresh lick of paint, so it looks like it has been renovated, and whoever's living here now, your Sims, whatever, they've renovated it, you know, and they've, you know, brung the charm back. Is that a sentence? Brung the charm back. That doesn't make sense in my head, so I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to make it look like it's been updated, if it were. So yeah, here I wanted to put a dining room table, because I think that this house is actually pretty big, and I think that you could have a pretty big family living in this house, and I thought that little archive bit where you've got the 3 windows where I'm putting the dinner table now, you could have, I was envisioning, I can't even say it, no, I'm not going to say it, I was imagining, there we go. Oh my god, I was imagining that you could put a oh, I just can't believe I couldn't get that word out, I'm so sorry. I was imagining that you could have a really nice Christmas tree there. You could move the dinner table out, have a really nice Christmas tree, get all the family around so they're all decorating it, and obviously you've got a fireplace there as well, so you're all nice and cozy, and you could all sit round it, and it would just be so lovely. It would, like, yeah, I would really like it anyway. I would love to have a house like this. I think this would probably be my dream house if it was like, if it was affordable, let's just say. I think I would like this house a lot. With the furniture, I did try and keep like the quirkiness of it, so I used a few things like the end table and the coffee table from Realm of Magic pack. Yeah, I used those from Realm of Magic pack because, you know, they're not, I don't know, they look more Victorian to me, like they've got that sort of vibe about them. Yeah, and I was trying to put the cat and dog statue on the fireplace, which seemed harder than it first looked because, yeah, just when you've got move objects on, it's just a little bit difficult to get everything placed properly. Oh, and I put these statues out here as well, or one of them, because, oh, I love that statue, as well as the lady. They came with the vampire pack, as well as the lady that's comes with the pack as well, that's the statue. I find them so elegant and pretty, and probably what you would find in a Victorian build as well. Love it. So I use those, just cluttering up the place, trying to get, I don't know, a few bits that would fit the house if it were, putting some plants around, which I don't normally do. Yeah, since I've started speed builds and stuff like that, I've learned a few things, and as well I've learned that I don't use near enough half of what's in the actual build and buy catalogue. I really don't. I'm always very stuck in my ways, in my own sort of style, I guess, which is very much this style, but I have branched out quite a bit, actually. I'll say that. I haven't really done a modern build yet, which will be coming as I am, you know, as I'm recording this. I think, is it tomorrow? I think it's either the 21st or the 22nd. Today is the 20th of January. Tiny Living actually comes out, and I'm actually looking really forward to that pack. It's not one of the packs that I thought I would be looking forward to be quite honest with you. As soon as they announced it, I was a bit like, oh, that looks like a CC, like a fan-made pack. And I was like, oh, it's nothing. Like I didn't get my hopes up. And then I saw the trailer on Sims YouTube, and I was just like, oh dear. I was like, oh no. So yeah, I think it's really good. I actually think it's really good because the gurus and the Sims team have actually really listened to the Sims community, and you know, they've just listened. They've listened to what we actually all want. You've all voiced your opinions. We've done surveys, countless surveys actually, about how to improve the game and how to, you know, like our next pack with knitting and stuff like that. I think is a brilliant idea to get, you know, the community just inspired for something else and to get excited for something else, because you know it's all well and good, you know, like involving the community, but they're actually getting really in depth with it, and I applaud them for it, because they're doing, you know, streams of all the new packs, showing you what's in them, what's out there, and I just think it's ingenious. You know, they're marketing it very well. So kudos to the Sims team. Kudos. Yeah, sorry. Back to the build. I go off on tangents. I'm so sorry. But yeah, back to the build. I was really thinking that as well as this home being maybe a family home, you could have pets, and I really enjoyed the thought of, you know, you've got this massive back garden, which you would have seen if you saw part 1, so go and see bloody part 1, I swear. So go and see part 1, but if you saw in part 1, there's a big back garden with loads of stuff, and it would just be really good for, you know, your dog, cat, that's it. No other animal, but to run around, and you know, it would just be so good. Like, yeah, this build is probably a dream build of mine. I did say in part 1 that I made this house, I renovated this house purely for a sim that I'm playing with, and I was going along the basis of that she at the moment is living in kind of a rundown house. She hasn't got a lot of money, but somewhere down the line her grandparents or grandparent passed away, and she hasn't got really much family to go to, so her grandparents passed away, and she had this house passed down to her. So in one of their wills they were just like, give this house to so and so, and it was her. And I was just like, I mean, that would be pretty awesome if you got a house handed down to you. Not for the, you know, not saying it would be awesome for the person to pass away, but it would be pretty nice for you to just all of a sudden get a house that is perfect for you and is large like this one, and just all of a sudden you've got a house. I don't think it's lucky, by all means it wouldn't be lucky, but it would be convenient, and it would just be, you know, one of those things, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's what on the basis I was going on. And yeah, so I really enjoyed that storyline that I had going in my head, and I guess I sort of styled it in that sort of way. So like grandparents, obviously they're older, so they might have an older sense of style, but yet again, some of the furnishings like the kitchen actually looks in really good shape. Like it's kind of modern, kind of no, not contemporary, kind of old style fashioned country kitchen kind of thing, and yeah, that's how I was planning it out in my head. Also, I really like giving my Sims a washroom, so like a room off to the kitchen or off to the bathroom that has washer, dryer, and sort of I guess like a wet room. Is that what you would say? Like a wet room, I guess, where you could change, like if you had wellies on or anything, you could change your wellies, change your shoes, then go out the door. I guess wet rooms would normally be for the back door, I guess you would say, but I was going along that premise. So yeah, really happy with that. And yeah, just put in yeah, I had to move the cabinets around a little bit, just because I didn't want them covering the windows, but I wanted them just on top of the windows, so it looked a bit better. Sorry if you can hear that, that's my boiler kicking in. Literally, I'm in our spare room and I have the boiler right next to me, not right next to me, but like a few steps away, and yeah, and sometimes you can hear it kick in on my videos. I can hear it kick in, but you guys probably can't. Just saying, but I don't know. Maybe you could leave a comment, be like, yeah, your boiler's kicked in, I just heard it. Sorry. So yes, that's me being weird for today. So yeah, here I am actually cluttering up this sort of cabinet that I like to use. It's actually really nice. It's from Jungle Adventure. But it's actually really nice, and the wood swatches are really pretty, so I tend to use that quite often. I love this little nook by the stairs. It's just so convenient, you know. So yeah, just putting this in. Oh, did I change? Oh, thank God for that. I thought I'd left the counter clipping into the curtains then, and I really hate that. That's one of my pet peeves when, I don't know, playing in a build or, you know, just decorating a build, is having the something clipping into another thing, especially obviously curtains, because they are long, and if you have anything else they will clip in, and I can't be dealing with that. No sorry. So I just don't. If it does, I will change it, so thank God I changed that. Oh, but again, putting in another cabinet. This is from Cats and Dogs. Again, I really love this cabinet, especially the glass panels looking through. You can see everything in there. It just makes it look really nice and actually realistic. So, really like that. What do I put here? I'm discovering it now for the first time as well, because I did this maybe a week ago. I can't remember now. It's been so long, but yes, I did do this quite a while ago, and you know, one of those. Yeah, see, the curtains are clipping into this one, but it's not as bad, I guess, you know, it's not as bad. So, and I really liked that lighthouse light that I put there as well. It's really cute. Upstairs now. So what I did was I took the door that looks like a bookcase. So I sort of disguised the upstairs, so anyone walking past, it would just be like, it's a bookcase, there's nothing up there, obviously there's nothing in there or whatever. So I thought as like it's a secret area, maybe, I don't know, or it's just a chill out area where the person or people that live here know only about that, and you know, it's their area to go in. So, you know, I did that for those purposes. And as well, like I have been saying, this house could well be for a family. I did, because at the time I was renovating it for my sim, so I was thinking about my sim. I, off to the right of the bathroom, I did a office room, but you could easily change that into or you could half it into 2 kids' rooms, because it's actually quite a long office room, so you could definitely half that, take all the stuff out, half of it, put 2 doors down, and you've got 2 kids' rooms or 2 baby rooms, anything like that. And so yeah, I thought, you know, it's pretty versatile, so I like that about this house. It's actually really nice. So yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm actually getting back into this house. I really like it. Just putting movement objects on so I could put some like the toothbrushes and like the hand soap actually on the sink, because it's realistic. I mean, you have it near the sink, and that sink is big enough for things to be put on it, should we say. So yeah, this is the office. Again, look at the size of it. You could definitely make this into 2 bedrooms, and you have enough windows as well, so it'd be really nice, like really nice. God damn. I mean, I patted myself on the back for this house. Like, I'm really glad I kept with it and I kept going at it, because I am really pleased about it. Like I said in the first part, landscaping is not my forte, and you know, if you keep at it, you know, you get better at things, and I really liked that about this house. Yeah, let me know if you guys, what your, you know, if you do any of these builds, if you do speed builds, that'd be like great to, you know, check them out and, you know, like see how you guys decorate, because, you know, I think we all get better over time. It's just inevitable, and I would love to see them, and tell me how you've grown as a builder. Like, you know, I would love to hear that, you know, how, like, if you've got any better or worse, maybe, you never know. But yeah, it'd be nice to know. And here I am actually doing, obviously this is the obvious, but I wanted to make it so the girl that I'm playing with is sort of like an adventurer slash collector slash office woman. I don't know, but I wanted to make it not the standard office that you see all of the time. I wanted to make it a bit unique to her. I wanted her to have these different things around, like you've got the skeleton in the corner, you've got the alien arm from Strangerville in the corner, you've got the dinosaur head from, or skull I should say, from Get Famous, you know. And you could easily, if you wanted to play like that in this house, you could easily put a vault in the basement, which, you know, would be pretty cool in the long run. I would love to put a vault in the basement, but I didn't think of that then. I only thought about, you know, putting more storage down there and more display boxes, kind of thing. So, you know, there's so many things you could do with this house. I'm surprised I haven't played in it yet. Like, again, now looking back at it, I don't know why I didn't want to play in it. Bit of an odd one. And this room is a bit of an odd shape, but it does really come together. It looks, you know, it looks really good, and I think, again, you could, I mean, saying that, it's a bit of an odd shape, so I don't think you could really break it up, but, I mean, again, there's so many things you could do with this house. Yeah, I put another dog bed up in the bedroom because, of course, you know, if you've had pets before, if you've had a dog or cat, they do like to sleep near you or sleep in your vicinity. My dog Daisy, she loves to sleep in my bed. Whenever I go to bed, she crawls under the covers and she nestles right up against my legs, curls up and goes to sleep. So I was thinking, you know, because in The Sims your dogs always hang around you and stuff like that, and when you're asleep they do tend to stay near you. So you've got a dog bed there, or a cat bed, whatever, one of the two. I think I did put toys down for a dog, but again, they don't have to be for a dog. You can change it up however you want. So just using this vanity table from, cannot remember the name of the pack that it's from. Yeah, can't remember. But you know, I use that, and I use the Realm of Magic seat to go with it, so like dining room chair, but it really looked nice. I thought it was pretty, and I really like those lamps, the floor lamps, really pretty. And again, trying to figure out something to put here. In the end, I think I put a bookcase and like a really ornate armchair, just so again it fits the style of the house, as well as if your sim wants to read something, they can sit in their room for peace and quiet and just read away. So I found that was very, very cute little corner. I think I'm just getting a rug to put there, making it look homey and nice, so you're not just walking on bare floorboards. Trying to find some artwork as well to put up, which actually looks quite nice. I think it's just the spacey sort of artwork that was there. Figuring out what to put on the landing, because landings are pretty sparse, so so put that one there. And up here, I was thinking maybe it's just like a skill room, so I think I put an easel. What else did I put? An easel. Oh, and I put the Jungle Adventure artifact table. Yeah, there it is. Put it up here. Just gets it out of the way, as well as, you know, it's their private space, so that's why I put the door up there, and obviously you can lock that door so no other sim can get in. So I thought that was pretty cool. Putting some stuff down, and I think, yes, put that up there just to fit. It kind of fit for what I was going with. And yes, down here is a bit gloomy, but again, it is a basement, so it's not going to be a party palace down here. As you can see, I was just putting some things around, making it look pretty. Well, not pretty, but oh yeah, I put the decorations boxes and the tree down here. So again, like I was saying, family house, get the tree up from the attic, put it in that little nook, and it'll look pretty cool. Yeah, just putting some stains on the floor and some drains, just making it look a bit real-ish, like realistic. It's an attic, it's going to be a bit damp. Basement, it's going to be a bit damp, so what you gonna do, eh? So yeah, just putting some of these planter pots around. Again, they can do it from anywhere. And yeah, so putting some bits on the outside, making sure everything looks nice. I didn't actually know what to put in these little nooks, but I guess, you know, you can decorate it how you want. So we are coming up to the end of the build. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know your feedback. I hope you've had a smashing day, and I will hopefully talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.